Confession of OnlyFans model slash IG model. Our lives are usually, our dating lives are usually,
Yeah, well, I bet.
and the reason why is because either the dudes are usually fans or
Who would have ever thought?
they just want to make a fantasy
Who would
become
have ever thought?
reality. And not as in marriage, but more as in the bedroom with the girl of their dreams, but not regular dreams, but wet dreams.
Bingo, and I appreciate her honesty because everything she just said was 100% true. Men are going to show up for what you advertise. So if I go on your Instagram and you half naked, when I meet up with you in person, I don't care about your opinion on foreign policy. You know why I'm here. And I know that's going to make a lot of people mad, but it just is what it is. When I go to McDonald's, I don't expect to get a taco. Some women just don't understand. It's not about the amount of attention you get. It's about the quality of the attention you get. You go to a used car lot, it's going to be 1 million people there. But what kind of people are there? You're going to have to run their credit. They're going to be kicking the tires trying to bring the price down. While if you go to a Lamborghini dealership, it's not going to be packed full of people, but the people that are going to be in there are going to be serious about buying. Plus, if you're a regular person, you're never going to win the attention game because you're competing against people that will sell out their dignity just to be in the algorithm. It's all about quality, not quantity.
How did my whole speech about how I need subs to get this stream going, if you like the content, blah, 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 how that result in 0 subs? There are regulars here. $5 a month. How do you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? I don't know. What are you doing with your life where you have hours of time to watch Twitch and not $5 to provide for the content that you're watching? Because it's like people just really they really don't respect me as a content expecting and blah, blah, blah. Like, how are you consuming this free entertainment? Like, how do you think free entertainment is available to you?
How is she
it's because
talking
other
to
people
her audience like this?
actually provide money so you can be a cheap ass. That's it. Other people provide money because they're generous and they see like a thing that they want to support, a form of entertainment they want to support, and then you leech. But that's the reality of it, period. Period. If you're watching Twitch as a non-donating, non-sub, you are leeching. Does that mean that you should feel bad about it? I don't know. But the reality is that you are leeching. Chat, I haven't got a donation or a sub for an hour. What the fuck? For an hour? What the fuck? An hour when I fucking working for free? What the fuck?
Imagine being a self-proclaimed leftist streamer and then shaming your audience because they can't afford to give you money. Also, imagine begging somebody for money and then calling them broke because they don't want to give it to you. That's like a homeless person asking me for $1 and then calling me broke because I said no. Also, she does have a point because it is just $5. But if it's just $5, why do you need it so bad? And y'all already know, just like clockwork, anytime there's a woman that has to deal with some kind of accountability, there's always some Simposaurus that's going to try to save her.
And the reason why this is getting retweeted and liked so much is because she's an attractive woman who didn't act like a nice person, which is what makes sexually frustrated incels angry. Woman non-acting, woman out of her place.
Damn shame.
Me mad.
No, people don't dislike her because she's a woman. People dislike her because she's an asshole. I hate when people try to hide their character flaws behind identity politics. He just called everybody who disagrees with what she did an incel. And for those who don't know, incel means involuntary celibate. So in layman terms, a guy that couldn't get any even if he tried. If he's calling everybody incels, you would assume this dude has some top tier level game. This is his first interaction with the streamer he was just defending.
That's fine. I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I think I'm getting your attention. I feel like I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
can I help you?
Well, I think they want to go in.
Okay.
He damn near begging for some coochie. And this is why I don't like simps. You're willing to spend your time, money, and resources on a woman that looks at you in disgust.
I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I think I'm getting your attention. I
And she's looking at him in disgust because women want a challenge. Most people want to be better people. And if you tell women everything they want to hear, there's no opportunity for growth. Everybody's been telling women what they want to hear. That's been happening since they were 15 years old. You have to have integrity and reasonable principles that you live by, and at the very least, women are going to respect you. This man is trying to weasel his way into some coochie. No woman is going to respect this guy because he seems to lack integrity, and they probably are right for it.
Should women be drafted alongside men in World War III? I believe that forcing women into the army and into the battlefield is a really important step in smashing the patriarchy by challenging harmful gender stereotypes. So for all the feminists out there, this is your opportunity to help proactively close the gap in gender inequality. I think it's quite unfair and actually sexist that men get a lot of the credit for being heroes in war. We need to give the young Emilys and Karens out there the opportunity to die a hero in the trenches. Could you imagine how deadly a Walmart Karen would be to a Russian machine gun nest? Or instead of young Emily just, telling people they're idiots on Facebook for incorrectly spelling things, imagine if she's just kamikazely running at a Russian trench with a grenade with a pulled pin in it, and she takes out 6 Russians for her own life. She'd die a hero. She'd probably get the Purple Heart. Like, don't you girls think it's unfair that only men get the honour of dying a hero in a trench in Siberia in negative 60-degree temperatures? And because of the constant shelling, they can't identify the body because it's been blown into 1,000 pieces in the mud? Or the fact that they don't know what happened to you or if you died, and they can't identify you because you're just dust. So come on, guys and gals, you need to write to your local politicians and ensure that women also get included in the up and coming war drafts. Let's all together help close the gap in gender inequality.
Alright, so I just left the park with my daughter. I dropped her back off to her mom, and I was on Facebook, so she accused me of talking to bitches on Facebook, and here she goes following me. And she just hit me with the car.
Just because the guy is single and wants to talk to other women, I don't think that warrants vehicular manslaughter. And this is why I tell dudes, we got to be careful who we sleep with, because once you shoot up the club, you done lost all your power as a man. One night can turn into a whole lifetime, because if you have a kid with somebody, to some degree, you're going to have a relationship with that person for the rest of your life. And can we talk about women calling men deadbeat dads and weaponizing their children because they don't want to be with them anymore? And don't get me wrong, there are some bad men in the world. There are just bad people in the world, and those bad men don't want to take care of their kids. And if you're a deadbeat dad, you should probably go take care of your kids instead of watching YouTube videos. But most of the time, it's a bitter mom on a power trip trying to leverage the kid to force a relationship. And I'm not saying that this is a good thing, but let's just be honest. People are having kids out of wedlock more than ever, and sometimes relationships just don't work. Just because a man doesn't want to take care of a woman does not mean he doesn't want to take care of his kid. Those are two totally different things. And to withhold your kid from seeing its father just because you're on a power trip is selfish. We can call a dad a deadbeat all day, but if you're a mom that's willing to attempt to commit vehicular manslaughter just because a single man is talking to single women, then that doesn't exactly make you mom of the year. Till next time.
If it's an issue, we gon' solve them. I got 99 problems I can go through by myself. You know I'm rockin' with